Casey Johnson with the Chicago Tribune. Rajon, how disappointing was this injury for you, and how long do you think you will be out?
You know, it couldn't come at a worse time, but things happen for a reason. It is what it is, and I'm not sure how long I'll be out. You know, I plan on my body healing pretty quickly, but the doctors told me a couple weeks. We'll see how it goes from week to week.
Rajon, Vince Goodwill, CSN Chicago. Fred told us that you'll be reevaluated in 7 to 10 days. That kind of fall between the game 6 and 7 window. If it comes down to that, do you think that you will try to play if you get some type of clearance from the doctors?
It depends on what I can tolerate. You know, I'll check it every 2 days and see if I can pick up a ball. But right now, you know, I can't even use a fork with my thumb. So it's going to take a couple days at a time and see how I feel, and hopefully things will get better.
Rajon, Nick Friedel, ESPN. You've been so solid over the last month since Fred reinserted you in the starting lineup. What's it like now having to watch from the bench as they struggle the way they did without you?
Well, I'm gonna go home tonight and watch film and you know, see what we can do better. You know, it was a tough night. We didn't defend the 3 as well as we had in game 1 and 2. I think they got up even 37 attempts. You know, we got to get those attempts even down. So they made 17, but we got to do a better job, you know, on the 3-point line. We did a pretty good job rebounding the basketball, but we got to find a way to get in the offense a little bit quicker and make better decisions with the ball.
Rajon, I noticed you were talking to Jerry every once in a while on the sideline. How big of an influence do you feel you can be to Jerry and Michael Carter in terms of trying to help them, give them tips or helping them out in terms of how to adjust throughout the game?
I try not to be, you know, too much in there. You know, let these guys play the game. When they want advice or they have any questions, they ask me. But I also let them know what I see every once in a while. But for the most part, I'm trying to let them guys play and grow through it. And if they need anything, they always know they can ask. But it goes for Rolo, it goes for, you know, Felicio. So anybody on my team, I'm trying to give as much advice as I can, whatever I see out there on the floor.
Rajon, we saw you after the end of game 2. You didn't seem to have any protective wrap on your thumb or anything like that. Fred sort of described the play, but can you, in your own words, describe the play in the process of when you discovered the fracture in your thumb?
I'm not sure of the time, but I knew it was the second half, third quarter, and I think it was an inbound pass over to Horford, and I swiped up to make a play on the ball, and I knew right then and there was something wrong with my thumb. So I continue to play. You know, obviously the adrenaline is crazy, but I continue to play and just, you know, I didn't think nothing of it. You know, it was painful, but you know, it was the playoffs.
And then just a follow-up on that, the process with yesterday, walk us through that. I mean, obviously, we were told you're out conditioning during practice, but was the pain just getting worse as the day went on, and then you decided to get an X-ray, or how did?
Yeah, well, I was able to run. I just ran up and down the sidelines a lot throughout practice yesterday, but I didn't have any contact. You know, it's okay to run, but whenever I was able to try to make contact or pick a ball up, it was pretty painful.
And then who made the determination to get the X-ray?
Me. I knew something was wrong. My finger was blue.
Gotcha.
Steve Ashburner, NBA.com. During the game, there was video of Jae Crowder running up the sideline right by your bench, and it looked like it came at a point where your leg lifted up, and people wondered, you know, did you try to trip him? What went on? Do you remember that incident?
No, well, you know, when you tear an ACL, your leg gets stiff on you every once in a while, and I stretch my leg out. I always do that throughout the game. It's just, I guess he was so deep into our bench, you know, it looked like maybe whatever may happen.
Jared Weiss, CLNS Radio. You took a shot right after injuring your thumb. Did you, at what point in the game, in game 2, did you actually start to feel anything, or is it just until the adrenaline wore off completely?
I felt it right away, but I was able to push the ball with my left hand up the floor and still make a couple passes. But like I said, the momentum's going, locked into the game, and you know, you play through a little bit of the pain.
Matt Marino, Univision again. Rajon, do you consider yourself a fast healer? A fast healer?
Yes, I do. I've had a couple of problems with my right hand the last month of the season, and I was still able to take a couple of days off and it healed on its own, or it got a little bit better. So I'm hoping it's the same thing with my thumb. So we'll see. We'll go from there in a couple of days.
Rajon, the team seemed to derive a lot of confidence from everything that you brought on the floor and off. seeing tonight and seeing how fragile these playoff games and series can be, do you feel like you guys have lost a little bit of the mental edge against the Celtics?
Well, they're number one seed. They're a confident group of guys, and they came out and did what they had to do tonight. You know, give them credit. But as far as the mental edge, you know, they might be feeling a little bit more confident. Obviously, you know, they won't be up as much as they have been the last couple of nights with losses with a win tonight. But you know, we're going to go back to the drawing board tomorrow, make adjustments, and go from there on Sunday.
Rajon, how much do you attribute their improved play tonight to your absence, and how much to just them playing better?
I mean, they just play better. You know, like I said, they shot the three extremely well. We've been doing a pretty good job of defending the three, but we didn't tonight. We didn't foul them as much either, but like I said, I'd rather slow the ball down and make a play against our half court instead of getting open looks on the break and breaking our defense down, getting wide open threes.
Rick Morrissey from the Sun-Times. Can you explain how you've gone from where you were during the regular season to being indispensable now in the playoffs?
I just think we're a different team.
I mean, you.
Yeah, but it's, at the end of the day, I go as my team goes. You know, we're getting stops. I'm able to get out on the break and make plays for my teammates. Guys are running. You know, the energy's different. The vibe is different. The offensive sets are flowing a little bit more these last couple months. So it's just, I think we started to hit a rhythm in the right time, and we all had a little bit to do with it.